So we're going to go through my portfolio today of using technology for teaching and learning, all the different choices I chose, why I chose them, and how I could expand my portfolio to be better. The first tab, of course, is 21st Century Teaching and Learning. There's my word cloud. I did a heart because I really do enjoy educating and teaching my students and other people. It is my goal to equip my students to productively live in the 21st century, to making sure that they are equipped to start in the real world, both at a young age. I definitely feel this as a life mission to make my students prepared, even when I'm working with my younger students. The diverse classroom learners in technology. So basically, this is just a YouTube about how I would describe the videos from the scenarios and address the scenarios that I'm in. I would definitely try to incorporate that video a little bit better, other than having a link. I'm still kind of new to producing the Weebly website, so I definitely would like for the video to be in the website itself, but I definitely chose those scenarios were to address what was going on in the classroom, how we integrate them here, and what we can do. So technology in the classroom, again, the same issue. I used a PowerPoint to figure out how we facilitate group activities in our classrooms. As far as technology, this is probably one of my favorite projects that we did, because this is definitely something that we do, and I teach about to my staff regularly about how we can use technology in our classroom, and how it's definitely a classroom management tool. It's something that they can use as they go on throughout their lives to help just troubleshoot the classrooms and the classrooms in general. So the next one is the emerging trends in technology. I work in the early childhood program, so we use iPads in our classroom. It's definitely something that we battle with, as far as our teachers using them as babysitters and whatnot. So this was pretty easy for me to do. It's something that we visit often in our administration, just so what the pros and the cons are, what we can do to take them out of the classroom or have them less in the classroom, the screen time, because some parents want screen time in their classroom, some parents don't. So it's definitely a battle. We try to make sure that we balance it out for both of them. It's important that they do use it in the early childhood classroom, but it has to be used productively. Our teachers sometimes take advantage of that, and we have definitely put restrictions on our iPads to make sure that those things don't happen in our classrooms. Down here is just going to talk about, this video is going to talk about how we integrate it into our classrooms. We use technology in our classrooms a lot. We use it for communication for our parents. It's an ongoing thing. As far as an app that we use, we also use it with our students in learning centers. We find our iPads are easy to use as far as integrating them to centers and things like that. I definitely probably would expand on my pros and cons chart and get kind of put in some surveys that we've gotten in the past from our parents about why we use technology and things like that. So legal and ethical issues. Obviously, the digital divide. In early childhood education, we try to teach our children what's appropriate and inappropriate. However, at this age, you don't really get it, but I do believe this is an important thing to start as early as elementary, as they're teaching our children to research products and information and making sure that they have reliable sources. I think that would be my key point standing out of here, is just making sure they understand what's reliable. These different references that we used down here are different info sites that will help you and help teachers kind of program those things in throughout the classroom. I would definitely say that it is important to learn the digital divide. I would put some more, maybe to spiff this up for future use, some more graphics and things like that to make it a little bit better. the best trends for technology. I had the same issue with my presentation, that it just wouldn't show up. This link does follow it straight to you about how you can use resources and whatnot in the classroom to better stimulate your technology in the classroom. If you don't have resources and costs, it's definitely an ongoing issue in our classrooms about how we integrate technology and help the parents come involved. I think it's so much in a digital environment that we live in these days, that it is important to make sure that parents are comfortable with what's using, that they have an interface that they can quickly respond to us. Email and our Parent Square and different activities that we use in our classrooms are definitely great tools that we use. As far as the overall design of the website, it's something that I'm definitely getting used to. I enjoyed this classroom. Being able to create my website and my digital portfolio for future use, I think that's awesome. It was a lot easier than I thought. I definitely will put a little bit more graphics and interaction in the classrooms and the websites. As I worked more and more throughout the weeks, I figured out a little bit more. So definitely would like to do that. Probably put a little bit more of informational pieces, links to different websites that I use, so that way parents and teachers have a little bit more technology oriented websites, because there were some great websites I used to be able to use information. So that's my website. Thanks so much.